Welcome to the hottest movie review on the internet today, the A-List Review. I am your host, the Game Changer, Wes Troop. And as you can see, it's time to go back to the theater. Ladies and gentlemen, this weekend's big release is a highly anticipated sci-fi sequel people have been waiting years for. We got Ryan Gosling teaming up with Harrison Ford. A lot of great cast there. My review of the 2017 sci-fi film Blade Runner 2049 coming up now. Taking place in 2049 California, newer models of replicants are now legal in society along with humans. Older model replicants, however, are illegal and are being quote-unquote retired or shot and killed by Blade Runners. A Blade Runner known as K makes a very important discovery during his hunt for an older replicant. Kay is sent out to solve the mystery and ends up looking for former Blade Runner Rick Deckard for information and assistance on the case. Of course, Kay is not the only one looking for the information. So what did I think of Blade Runner 2049? I thought it's a spectacular sci-fi sequel. This film does everything that a sequel should do, right on the money. It's fantastic at building upon the material from the first film and expanding on and fitting into the universe. The film is directed by Denis Villeneuve, who's known for his hits such as Prisoners, Sicario, and Arrival. This film proves that he is certainly one of the best directors working today. Everything about the film is visually stunning, from the city scenes with the bright neon lights and the moving advertisements, some of which even walk or dance in the middle of the street, much like the original, or some of the more secluded destinations which look fabulous as well. Everything seen in this world feels like it would be what we would see 30 years in the future from the technology that we saw in the first movie, and it fits extremely well. The cinematography from Roger Deakins should certainly win an Oscar, giving us one of the best-looking films in recent memory, if not all time. There are some exciting action sequences throughout the movie, all of which don't disappoint. Much like the first film, it's a very detective noir style as Kay investigates and follows leads to learn more information. I had thought I had solved the mystery pretty early on, but later the film takes a smart turn, which was both surprising and satisfying. In fact, there are a good number of surprises throughout. While it may not be as action-heavy as some audience members would like, I found myself intrigued by the important conversations and was on the edge of my seat for every scene. There's also a romantic subplot between Kay and his hologram love, which at first may seem a bit odd, but as it goes on is charming and even heartwarming, as the couple has better chemistry than some of the human couples in recent romance films. If you're expecting a lot of Deckard, you might be a little bit disappointed as he comes in later on in the movie, but I felt he's in it for the absolutely the right amount. While it's almost 2 hours and 45-minute runtime may seem a little discouraging to some, it was the quickest almost 3-hour experience I've ever had, and it actually surprised me that it was over already. The cast do an amazing job here, starring Ryan Gosling as Kay, the Blade Runner sent out on a new mission to follow clues on a very important case. Harrison Ford reprises his role as Rick Deckard, the retired Blade Runner who's traumatized by things in his past and whose whereabouts are unknown. Ana de Armas as Joy, Kay's hologram girlfriend who he loves as if she were real. Jared Leto as Neander Wallace, the head of a corporation who makes artificial intelligence. Sylvia Hoeks as Love, Wallace's badass assistant who's keeping tabs on Kay's investigation. And Robin Wright as Lieutenant Joshi, Kay's boss who sends him on his mission. Blade Runner 2049 may be as influential as its predecessor to the sci-fi world and is a must-see theatrical experience. It's one of the best sequels I've seen in a long time and one of my favorite films of the year. I'm going to give it the rating of A-list approved. That's right, it gets the A-list. Seal of approval. All right, well, that's the show. I'll be back with another review very soon. But until then, don't forget to subscribe right here on YouTube. youtube.com/westside515. Like the show on Facebook, facebook.com/westtroopalist. And of course, you can follow me on the Twitter and the Instagram @WestAlist. Until next time, Troop out.